This is the Benro FSL09C. Yeah, that's right, or just called the Slim Travel Tripod. I don't use it very often, but when I need a small tripod just to throw in a suitcase when I'm traveling, this is the one I take. It'll extend up to about 51 inches in height, which is pretty amazing for a tripod that collapses down to just under 13 inches, and that's the main reason I got it. Its legs are made out of carbon fiber, so it's pretty light, and for what it is, it's a very sturdy little tripod. Some of the features that I really like are the plate. The plate comes off very easily and it locks down really tight onto your camera, and there's not a whole lot in the tripod head that's grabbing onto the plate, but once you get it tightened down, it is rock solid, which is it's really well built. It's a ball head. I don't usually use ball heads because they're not super conducive for video work if you need to pan or tilt. But for a tripod this size, you're not going to be doing much panning and tilting. The ball head is actually really nice. It gives you a lot of versatility. And again, it's really tight and solid. I've never worried about my FX3 sitting on top of it and it dropping the camera or anything. It's got an 8.8 pound payload, but if I've got the FX3 up there, it is a little top heavy. And one cool feature is it's got a hook on the bottom of the post. You can put a sandbag, you can hang your camera bag, or something else just to give it some weight so that hopefully it doesn't tip over with a little bit more weight on top. The legs unlock and extend pretty far out, and you're really only constrained by the height of the post as to how close you can get the camera to the ground. A couple of critiques I have about this tripod are that the legs are twist locking, and that's understandable. They're super solid once you get them locked down, but this leg has got 5 sections, so it takes a little bit of time to extend the tripod to its full height, especially when you consider you've got to do this on all 3 legs and the 2 post sections. I really can't complain too much about the multiple sections because the main reason I wanted this tripod is because it collapsed down so small. And if you're going to have it collapse so small, you're naturally going to have a bunch of different sections on the legs so that it can get as small as possible. One other nifty feature, which is also a critique, is it has a monopod built in. And honestly, I feel like the monopod is just kind of a gimmick. I mean, it's solid for what it is. You just untwist this leg and you have a 1/4-20 thread right there that you can put the ball head on. And then once you've got it connected, you've got a tiny little monopod. I really don't know how useful this is. I've never used it. I don't think I ever will use it, but I guess it's there if you're ever in a situation where you need a miniature monopod. Or maybe it's a self-defense device. I don't know. But all critiques aside, this is a really well-built tripod. I'm really impressed by how strong it is versus the size and just how small it folds up. That's what sold me from the beginning. Benro did a really good job when they designed this tripod. I'm very happy with it. And if you're looking for a small travel tripod, this might be the ticket. Let's see how small it'll actually fold up. That's it. I'll see you in the next one.